Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all fine. Today we meet with another video. Last time we have read about Old English period and the writers of Old English period. First important writers of Old English period. Today I make a quiz about previous lecture, and the topic is major writers and writings of Old English. Major writers and the writings of Old English or Anglo-Saxon period. Okay, and this quiz is basically short questions. I made some short questions about my last lecture. Topic: major writers and writings of Old English or Anglo-Saxon period. So let's start our questions. First question is, who is known as the first poet of England? Who is known as the first poet of England in the history of English literature? Caedmon. Caedmon is known as the first religious poet of England. Caedmon is known as the first religious poet of England. Our second question is, who is known as the father of English song? First poet is Caedmon, so it is clear that the father of song is also Caedmon. Caedmon is the father of English song. First religious poet is Caedmon, and the father of English song is also Caedmon. And our third question is, write a major work of Caedmon. Caedmon major work is hymn, a religious song. Major work of Caedmon is a hymn. It is on the base as a religious song. Major work of Caedmon. Time period of Caedmon is 610 to 680 AD. Our fifth question is, which work is written on the base of life of history of Caedmon? Which work is written on the history of life of Caedmon? Ecclesiastical history of English poet written by Bede. The book of Bede, which name is Ecclesiastical history of English people, is the history of life of Caedmon. Who is Bede? Our sixth question is, who is Bede? Bede time period is 637 to 735 AD. Who is Bede? He is a religious man. Monk. He is known as monk. Monk means religious man. Someone who is related to religious works. He is a historian. Monk, historian. Bede is monk, historian, first scholar in English literature. He is known as the first scholar in English literature, also known as the father of English learning. How much works of Bede found? His works are found 40 plus in numbers. How much works are Bede found? His works are 40 plus in numbers, written in Latin language. Which is Bede's most important work? Ecclesiastical history of English people is most important work of Bede, which is written in 731 AD. Okay, in the last years of his life. And our ninth question is, who is Cynewulf? Cynewulf is the writer of 19th century. He is regarded as the greatest Anglo-Saxon poet. Cynewulf is regarded as the greatest Anglo-Saxon poet. He is well known for his religious composition. Who is Cynewulf? Regarded as the greatest Anglo-Saxon poet. He is well known for his religious composition. Write 4 major works of Cynewulf. 4 major works: Juliana, Carist, Eleni, and the Feats of Apostles. Okay, Juliana, Carist, Eleni, and the Feats of Apostles. Who is known as the Old English King? Alfred. Alfred the Great. His time period is 849 to 901 AD. Is known as the Old English King. He is also well known as a translator of Latin work into English. Alfred the Great, this is time period, is known as Old English King. He is also well known as a translator of Latin work into English. Okay. 12th question is, who write Anglo-Saxon Chronicle? Who write Anglo-Saxon Chronicle? Alfred the Great. Alfred the Great is the writer of Anglo-Saxon Chronicle. Okay, this work is known as best monument of Old English prose. Alfred the Great write Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, and this work Anglo-Saxon Chronicle is known as the best monument as Old English prose. Now 13 question, who is Alfred? Alfred time period is 1955 to 1010 AD. Okay, who is Alfred? He is a clergyman. Basically he is as a padri, someone who works in a church. He is known as clergyman in Old English period. He is the clergyman in Old English period. He wrote a large number of religious work in Latin. As he is a clergyman, he is related to religious work, related to church. So his work is basically upon the base of religious work, which is written in Latin language. Write 3 major works of Alfred. Which is major works of Alfred? Alfred's major works are Catholic homilies, Bible reference, which is on the base of Bible references, Latin grammar, and the third is lives of saints. This is also related to religious work. This is basically a religious book. Now this is our last question. Who is Wulfstan? Wulfstan is English bishop. Bishop mean again a churchman. Who is Wulfstan? Wulfstan is English bishop, a churchman. His major works are Sermons of Wolfe to the English, Canons of Edgar, and the Law of Edward and Guthrum. So I hope you understand well about these short questions. If we understand or taught something, then please pray for me and subscribe my channel. I love you all. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.